Hi everyone, I'm Jessie here. Hope you're all doing well and welcome to another episode of a brand new DIY. Here I'm trying to make a sofa with mostly trash and things I have. I'm using 2 tires of good condition. All the wood for this project comes from the baby cot bed. Then I cut it out separately and the long pieces are going for the leg part. Use small piece of wood like this inside the tire to get an extra support. To stabilize the tires, I used wood pieces like this. I started working on the backing board. I had a lot of zipper line which I don't use for a long time. I'm using it instead of the upholstery belt. Both are made of same material, I think. Then I staple it into the frame. It will act as a reinforcement and helps to distribute the pressure all over rather than in a single area. I'm using some cardboard sheets and securing it. I got foam from eBay. Here you can see they have foams of different density. The one I'm using is of soft and I'm using 70 by 20 of the 2-inch size. I ordered 2 pieces and that's the most expensive thing I bought for this project. To secure the foam to the frame, I'm using some heavy-duty spray glue which I had already in stock, and I bought it for $5.99 or $4.99. And always remember to read the warning instructions and follow the safety guidelines. I'm using a paper diamond shape and transferring it into the foam. I used a small craft knife and took out holes like this. The next thing we need is a fabric material. It is dusky pink stretch velvet fabric. Personally prefer to have this material because it is so easy to wipe clean and so smooth. If you are concerned, you can get fire and water resistant fabric materials. I could cover the entire backing board with a single piece of fabric because the material is actually 1.5 meters wide. Then we need wax cord which I already had, a long needle and some acrylic crystal button which I bought from eBay. I lost a wee part of the video when I started sewing the button. Here actually you can feel the hole we made on the foam, and just sew on and bring the cord into the back and make a small knot on its end. And here you can see exactly how I secure the cord. While we're sewing the button, we can see the diamond shape will appear automatically. Here is the kind of legs I ordered. You can actually get it for a really cheap price and there are so many other options. I shifted the entire thing into the floor and fixed the leg to make my work more easily. Here I'm using an unused fitted bedsheet as a covering lineup. Staple it very close to the backing frame. And once we bring it to the front side, it will give a neat and clean appearance. Then I framed it using the rest of the wood pieces, covered it with a cardboard and secured it. For some good reason, there was no need to cut the foam a lot of times, but I had to add a slightly small piece at the edge. I'm using fiber to cover up the gap in between. Here I made sure the top edge part will look nice and smooth. Then I glued the cardboard sheets into the back part. To make it feel more nice, you can add a 1/4 inch thick foam, but I'm not doing it because I have a very tight budget. Here I'm attaching a 1/2 inch thick foam into the front part of the tire. Then I cut out the fabric, which is 2 inch longer and 4 inch wider than the foam we just added. Here I am folding and using the paper tape under the seam to protect the fabric while I am using the staple gun, and it makes the seam look much better. To work on this bottom part, I had to remove the legs which I fixed previously. Then I secured the fabric into the bottom part of the tire. I covered the entire bottom part using the rest of the sheet. To bring the seams together in a nice and clean way, we can use the invisible stitching method. Instead of using tacking strips, I decided to sew this part. I'm using the rest of the foam to make the cushion. I marked an outline of the cushion I needed into the foam and cut it out. Then I separated some fiber from an old duvet. Then I used its own cover to make a new cover for the cushion. Then I cut out two pieces of fabric which is 2-3 inches larger than the basic cushion. Cut an opening on one piece of fabric, and it's going to be the opening of the cushion cover. I'm using an elastic band and few buttons to keep the opening closed. It took more than 3 days to finish the entire project, and I worked on it on and off for many hours. The real reason behind this project is I really want to reupholster my living room sofa, and I'm thinking to do it for the last 1 year and never have the confidence to do it. By doing this project, now I learned a lot of things and I developed a kind of confidence, and I'll be doing that sofa in the next couple of months. So if you enjoyed this project, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.